Hello, and welcome to the Daily Prayers podcast by Prayerful Rosary, where we explore the rich teachings of the Catholic faith. Today, we're discussing the topic of the cardinal virtues: prudence, justice, fortitude, and temperance. These virtues are foundational to living a moral and virtuous life and guide us in our journey toward holiness and union with God. The cardinal virtues are so named because they are pivotal or cardinal to our moral life. Rooted in classical philosophy and Christian theology, these virtues provide a framework for ethical behavior and spiritual growth. They help us align our actions with God's will and foster a life of grace and integrity. Prudence is the virtue of right judgment and practical wisdom. It enables us to discern the best course of action in any given situation, weighing our choices carefully and considering their consequences. Prudence guides our conscience and helps us make decisions that align with our values and beliefs. As St. Thomas Aquinas described, prudence is the charioteer of the virtues, steering us toward what is good and true. By cultivating prudence, we learn to act thoughtfully and intentionally, avoiding impulsive or reckless behavior. Justice is the virtue that governs our relationships with others, ensuring that we give each person their due. It involves treating others with fairness, respect, and honesty. Justice calls us to recognize the dignity of every person and to work toward the common good. In practicing justice, we fulfill our obligations to God, our neighbors, and society. This virtue challenges us to be advocates for the marginalized, defenders of human rights, and promoters of peace and harmony in our communities. Fortitude is the virtue of courage and strength in the face of adversity. It empowers us to overcome fear, endure hardship, and persevere in our convictions. Fortitude enables us to remain steadfast in our faith, even when confronted with challenges or persecution. Through fortitude, we find the resilience to pursue our goals and to remain faithful to our values, no matter the obstacles we encounter. This virtue reminds us that with God's grace, we can overcome any trial and emerge stronger in our faith. Temperance is the virtue of self-control and moderation. It helps us balance our desires and appetites, ensuring that we do not succumb to excess or indulgence. Temperance encourages us to enjoy the good things in life responsibly and to prioritize our spiritual well-being over material pleasures. By practicing temperance, we learn to master our impulses and live in harmony with God's plan for our lives. This virtue fosters inner peace and freedom, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. How do we live every day with these cardinal virtues? Incorporating the cardinal virtues into our daily lives is a journey of continuous growth and transformation. By seeking to develop these virtues, we align our hearts and minds with God's will, becoming more like Christ in our thoughts, words, and actions. We are encouraged to pray for the grace to cultivate these virtues and to seek guidance from the Holy Spirit as we strive to live virtuous lives. Through prayer, reflection, and the sacramental life, we can nurture these virtues and deepen our relationship with God. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the cardinal virtues and their significance in the Catholic faith. We hope this reflection inspires you to embrace these virtues in your own life and to grow in holiness. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our Prayerful Rosary channel for daily rosary and devotions, and also our new Daily Prayers podcast for more insights into our Catholic tradition. May God bless you and strengthen you on your journey toward a virtuous and fulfilling life.